Assalamu alaikum. My name is Imron George, aka Gangster. I've been in this thing for a lot of years, you know. My mother told me that when I was born, you know, my first words after a little time, you know, my first words was car and truck. I always loved cars and always like to show off. So basically, yeah. So cars was the means of showing off, you know, at the time. Well, up to this day. So basically, that's how it all started with me. I started off my first car. Okay, my very first means of transportation was a bike. I owned it for, let's say, 15 minutes because the guy I got the bike from, I was so excited. She wanted to be Troy and all them fast cars at the time. You know, so excited. I never realized that a bike was so hard to ride. So, yeah, so the guy was like, he said to me, your mother teach me in school, you know, I don't want to be responsible for your life. So he said, give me back the bike and let me give you back your money. From that, it went on to the Starlet, called Lamotte. He told me, you know, a guy that had a GT Starlet. First, I wasn't educated about them things back then. I said, that's a car that does the song. Yeah, Corolla and a few other guys up to this day, that's how they call me, you know. So, yeah, and from then, that's when it really started. PN828. That's a white Starlet. I think right now it's in Suez. That car started off, that was my first encounter to boost, you know. So, from then, I was supposed to go in Barbados and study. So I had to sell the car. I sold it, and then through loving it so much, when I came back, I got another one. And that, unfortunately, it was too fast, you know. So it was destroyed by the gods. I slide gone with it, you know. But then that still didn't deter me. And on the hunt for another vehicle, this time, and most of you guys who know me would know this story because I tell it every time. This time, I put the vehicle in God's hand. I prayed Thursday night. Never forget that. I prayed it Thursday night and I asked God to bless me with something unique, something that is not common, something that is fast, something that, you know, I would enjoy. And Friday morning, passing in Lamode, and I saw this. I stopped and I asked the guy, Gavin, and he said he wasn't selling it, but it seems like I was very interested, so he's gonna sell it to me. And the Saturday, I bought it. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you know. And in this month, February the 22nd, would be making it 10 years since I owned this car. 10 years since I owned this car. I found the receipt and 10 years on the 22nd of February. It'll make it 10 years since I've owned this car. And it was a blessing. It was a blessing in disguise because honestly, it always brings me home. Always brings me home. And whatever trouble I have with it, I that put it through that trouble. I should say it, boy. It's a car that a lot of men have a problem with because they would always say it's slow, but never beat it. Yeah, so yeah, her best time was 15.9 against a NA Subaru. Jeremy at the time was on the timing system. So when I always tell men that I did 15.9, they always say I lie, but Jeremy was on the timing system. You remember it clearly. He was against a white boy with a NA Subaru.
Yeah, Imron beating a Subaru.
Still, although you lost to me. Yeah. So, yeah, basically, and from then, you know, the car just became so fast that it wasn't worth racing anyone, you know. So I took a back seat, and you know, I was fearing for my life, you know, because of the speed. So I took a back seat. Yeah. So I decided to relax. So it's basically it has the silver top engine stock with modifications from Code 9. Big up yourself, stand up always. You're rolling on 15 inch BBS with Kumo tires, 185, 45, 15, very skinny ones. We just got some max speed coilovers. We installed it, but unfortunately it's a little too high. Have to keep ducking from birds when I'm driving, so we went back to the stock suspension. So most people think that the car is lowered because I always said I like low cars, but that's actually the stock suspension. Yeah. There's a guy called Rams in the villa. We're not friends, but yet we're not enemies. But he was a guy that told me since I had the Starlet, remove the jack from below my car. So from that, Rams, yeah, big up yourself still. From that, I just hated anything high. As my partner Freddie would say, anything you see I driving high, that is not mine. Freddie, big up yourself. Yeah, so, yeah, it's an automatic. Again, most people, because it's so fast, most people don't believe that. They think it's manual, but yes, it is an automatic. And yeah, basically, we're not into the music, so we just have two 8-inch mids. Kieran, big up yourself, my uncle. Yeah, guy. You know, and other than that, we just try to keep it clean. Oh, I must say, must say, forgot. This man was supposed to get the first big up. The man that paint that car. Nylon boy. Big up yourself. Hard target graphics. Yeah, my cousin. The guys just kicks and call him plastic dip, but splendid job on spraying that car. Even today I was in the river and a few guys come around and they was like, the car wrap, and I'm like, nah, the car spray, and they was like, why are you looking good? So Nilon, yeah, big up yourself. Alright, my plans basically in the future for the car is to keep it, you know, not write it off. For some reason, I might want to go a little lower. I don't know. I have to consult the RGPF. But yeah, basically, my friend in Malaysia, a boy, big up yourself also. He told me that, say, this car is a very limited edition car. So your goal is you should keep it clean and keep it as original as possible. You know, so basically that's my main emphasis right now, is just to keep it clean and keep it running. So any young car guys coming up, I always keep saying, do what you love. You know, at the end of the day, it's yours. Whether your parents bought it for you, it's still yours. Or a girlfriend who wants to kill you after, but it's still yours. So you do what you want and do what makes you happy. You know, some people like drags, some people like drift, some people like show, some people like music. You know, never run down or be against somebody for what they like. You respect that and live your life.